right.
Yep.
Well, it's 10 pounds, 10 pounds. Okay.
Step on that.
No, I found my hand. It's working. It's working. It's working.
You want to say the date, your name, where you are.
Step up a little bit.
Are you live, Junior?
All right. Gracie's Gym on August 5th at 4:10, and the weigh-in is 206.6.
206.6.
6.6.
Thought it had. Stop being scared. You see, I'm right here at 206. I clearly can make 205. Give these people what they want. They want to see us fight. They want to see you get in the ring with a real fighter. You got a real fighter right here, willing to make 205 like the New York State Athletic Commission said. Just stop being scared and fight. It's that simple. You wanna keep stacking, all the cards against your opponent, and as soon as your opponent push back, literally ran. Like everything I said in the press tour or throughout the media, throughout the camp came true. He's a runner, he's a track star, he just ran, and then I told everybody he was gonna panic. I'm doing this for all the Muslims across the world, the culture, everybody that's rocking with me. I thank you so much, and I'm giving my 100% on the track, in the gym, in the strength and conditioning gym. I'm sleeping right, I'm eating right, I'm feeling my body. The weight's been coming off easy. Listen, I promise y'all, we going 100% at this boy. He is. Jake Paul is PC. I promise y'all, and I'm taking him to the yard. I'm gonna dog his ass. I promise you.
I would imagine like a boxing fan, just knowing who you are and watching this, they would ask like, hey, should he even be in a ring with you, Jake Paul?
Come August 6th, we're gonna find out, and I'm gonna answer that question for everybody.
What's the answer?
The answer is absolutely not. He don't belong in the ring with me. One of his sparring partners said that he took this fight 5 fights too early, but I feel like 5, 10, 15, 20, 85 fights, he wouldn't be able to beat me.
A lot of fans have said over the course of the fights that Jake's had that they're all fixed, that Tyron took a dive, and that it's everyone's taking a dive. What do you make of that criticism, if you have heard of about this fight, and then some implying that like you're in on the fix?
You could just look at my career, and you see I put in so many hours and so many years in the boxing game. I have possibly the greatest trainer ever, Emmanuel Stewart, say that I was the next great heavyweight on an HBO telecast. So I got all these great trainers, Calvin Ford, Augie Sanchez, Yoel Judah, my father, Hasim Rahman. I've had so many greats sit there and teach me the sport. I would never, ever take this sport for granted. This sport has afforded me the opportunity to be blessed to attend private school my whole life. All my brothers and sisters, private school our whole lives. I would never, ever disrespect the sport by going in there and not giving my best. I give my best in every fight. You can see, even in my last fight, how many heavyweights do you see go down face first and then get up? You don't see it. It's very, very rare. I went down face first, and I still had the heart to get up and keep going. You don't see that in boxing, especially heavyweight boxing. I have a tremendous heart, and I don't think Jake Paul is able to defeat me. I'm going to beat the shit out of that man.
I think they're guessing either two things. One, the move down to weight is going to affect you conditioning wise because of what happened in the last fights, or based on the last fight, the conditioning when they get you to 6, 7, 8 might show up opportunities for them to kind of land shots on you. What do you think of that?
I think that we think the same thing. I think that Jake Paul looked like a shit sandwich in his fight against Tyron Woodleys when it got to after round 2 or round 3. So they're looking at me, but we're looking at them too. Go look at his 4th, 5th, and 6th, 7th round when he fought him either fight. So, you know, they're looking at me so much, but look at him versus a person who never boxed before. When you look at me, I'm fighting a 6'4", 235-pound guy with 21 fights and 19 knockouts. So, you know, I was in there with an opponent that had twice as many fights as me. He's bigger than me, he's heavier than me, and he was eating shots all night, and I was dominating the fight. That is absolutely clear. Jake was not dominating his fight. So, you know, when they asked that question about me, we asking the same question. If Tyron would have knew how to roll or slip or duck or put his hands up, and Jake didn't land that right hand at the end of the night, where would we be right now? Would that fight have been a draw? Would Jake have lost? Would he have won on points again? We don't know because he knocked him out. But, you know, I'm no welterweight. I'm no UFC fighter. I'm a purebred boxer. This is all I've ever done professionally. So when I get in there, I'm going to kick Jake ass back to YouTube.
The KO power of Jake, is it legit? You've shared the ring with him. Like, how does it feel? And do you think it is something where it might make you think twice in terms of being as aggressive in the fight?
Anybody that has on 10-ounce gloves is capable of knocking out the next man. So, of course, I'm going to be in there on my A game. I'm not giving him anything for free. So, yes, I have to beware the entire fight. But as far as when we spar, he hit me with flush right hands, and you know, I didn't even go back on my foot. I literally stayed right in the same position and kept walking forward. So I felt like if me and Jake was in a wet paper bag, we would have been waiting all day for Jake to get us out of there.
You know, based on what you said, like I'm thinking in my mind, like you're just gonna walk him down and just kind of punches on him.
You seen Canelo Bivol?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, hopefully you're Bivol, right?
I mean, I would like to hope so, and I like to think that Jake Paul doesn't. You know, it's kind of disrespectful for me to put Jake Paul on the same level as Canelo, but you know, I'm just going as far as the mindset of the fight. I'm the much bigger guy, and the volume and the sheer just pressure of fighting a bigger guy is it's very much underestimated. Just like Canelo underestimated Bivol, just like I myself underestimated Kenzie Morrison. When you're in there with the bigger guy, it takes a lot of boxing experience and a lot of boxing IQ to come out on top. And I highly doubt Jake or anybody in his corner has that.
Does this end for him come that night, August 6th? Is it no more boxing for Jake Paul?
I don't know about no more boxing, but I don't think he'll be fighting any more boxers. He may go on to fight YouTubers and back to MMA fighters, but you know, I think it'll be a while before he steps in there with a boxer again, especially if it ends early.
Your dad mentioned something very interesting. He said that he noticed in the Tyron Woodley fight that he wanted a way out in that fight, and the corner had to kind of coach him back in. And I asked him, like, hey, well, given that, do you feel that he has that grit, that dog that every fighter has when they step in the ring? Same question to you. Do you see that same dog in him, that same grit coming in as a boxer?
I feel like it's yet to be tested. I don't think Tyron Woodley would give us the answer to that. I don't think Ben Askren or Nate Robinson or NEC and Gibb gave us the answer to that. We'll see come August 6th when I make him. I'm gonna make him find a way out of that ring. He's not gonna want to be in there with me. He's gonna have that oh shit type of feeling when he gets in there with me. I'm gonna be hitting him with shots that he doesn't see coming. I'm gonna be walking him into shots. His game plan is gonna fall apart. We know his game plan already, so you know it's. And even if he comes with a better game plan or a different game plan, I'm the fighter that's used to adapting. I've been in the ring with amateur fighters that would stop him, and I believe that I'm better than everybody I fought in the amateurs. I feel like I would beat in the pros, so it's only right for me to go ahead and do what I'm supposed to do. And I don't think he'll see the final bell, but. You know, if that is the case, then so be it. I just look to dominate.
Do you feel pressure, like coming into it, not because of the magnitude of the fight, it's a big fight, but like pressure because a part of you has like boxing on your shoulders, like hoping like, hey, you're a real boxer, you're going up against this guy, like you have to do well for boxing?
First of all, he's a real boxer too. He's been fighting and he's been boxing and training for 3 years. He has unlimited, pretty much, resources to train himself in. If he was like the rest of the people in boxing who didn't have that, I don't think he would be as far as he is. So credit to him for getting where he's at. But no, I don't feel, you know, extra pressure. This is a fight just like any other fight. So I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna use the weapons afforded to me to come out on top.
I hate to ask this, but maybe you've heard already. But what happens if like it doesn't go your way the night of the fight? Like where do you? I guess what's at stake for your career then?
I don't even think about that. I don't think about losing at all. I don't think about if it don't go my way because that's not in the realms for me. That's not an option. I feel like I go out there and I have my faith right in Allah that Allah will guide me to the right path, the right things to do, and I don't see it going any other way but my way, and I'm going to dictate everything come fight night. Nothing's going his way. I don't look to give him a round. I like to hear that 80 when the judge is reading off or the referee is reading off the scorecards. I like to hear the number 80. Number 80 means a lot to me in this fight. If it does go to scorecards, I would love to hear the number 80 across the board. And a lot of people don't know what that means, but that just shows you how much they know about boxing.
It would mean for you fans watching that he's won every single round, that he's dominated, that it's a wash, that you won every single round.
And a lot of the people that have picked against me, they fail to realize that the score in my last fight was all 40s. I had all 40s across the board. I got caught with a good shot. And the referee stopped the fight. It is what it is. I felt like I had more fight in me. Felt like the fight could have kept going, but it didn't, and that's what it is. Congrats to Kenzie Morrison. He's the national champion. He's moved on with his career, and I'm moving on with my career. But I feel like big opportunities were afforded to me, and Allah takes nothing away from you without giving you equal or greater. So I feel like this is my equal and very much greater. Man, I'm feeling great. Feeling extremely confident. I feel like they really messed up by picking me. They lit a match. They literally struck a match with me. I'm on fire right now, and I'm ready to put his fire out and go on with the great. I have great ideas for boxing. I have great mental for boxing, and I feel like I'm about to take not only the sport but my family, the Muslims, everybody to the next level. I'm fighting for peace and prosperity across the whole world. And I just want to let all the Muslims know that when you have 100% faith in Allah, anything is possible.
What type of mentality are you coming into this fight against Jake Paul?
I have a championship mentality, so I'm coming in here as if I was fighting Deontay Wilder or Anthony Joshua, Alexander Usyk, whereas, this is a fight that is up in the air, and it's only on me. It's me against me in there. So I know that this is not the toughest opponent I fought. I fought him fighters that are better than him, fighters that would beat him in a fight. So I feel like it's up to me to go in there and stay focused and stick to the game plan and carry it out from the opening bell to the time the fight is over.
When you look at the fight, do you feel that it'll be so one-sided that there's no point of having a rematch if there is a rematch for this fight?
I'm not preparing as if it's going to be a one-sided fight. I'm preparing as if this is going to be a very tough fight. I'm going to have to dig for every single round. And I just at the end of the day, I feel like I'm going to take him to a place where he'll never want to get back in the boxing ring again, not with a pro boxer.
Thank you so much for watching this video, and make sure to subscribe for more videos of your favorite fighters over here on Fight Hub TV, and give us a follow online as well at Fight Hub TV on Twitter and on Instagram. We appreciate it, guys.